Both teams heading out across the map. Now, the other big benefit is we talked about, oh my God, Drow Ranger. Oh my God, Death Prophet. This 5 extra seconds. It's crazy. You know what's really good against those heroes? Armor.
What?
And you know who's got armor?
Who?
Even Steve Sven, like you said.
Yes. He does. He's got the most armor, at least in terms of gifting it to your allies. There's nobody quite like Sven in that case. In fact, the only other hero that could sometimes give you a little bit of armor was Drow. Right. You know, helping everybody out a little bit there. But yeah, Sven, definitely the best one. So we'll see if that can help. The reason I'm so confident in Quest is that Amar pops off last game. What does he do? He says, give me Timber. Give me Timber this game. First phase. He's feeling it, all right? I think that Amar's back.
You know what they say, though? Pride comes before the fall.
Oh, snap.
I know.
It's spring, though. Does that mean he's okay?
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. Well, it's still before the fall, to be fair.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's good. He's got several. Oh, you know what the problem, though? TI?
Yeah.
Kind of in fall.
That's not good. Unfortunate, that one. All right, well, Bounty Rune's going to be picked up. It looks like it's going to end up being 2 apiece as Celery is chasing along with Dyrachyo into Amar. They're just trying to... you don't even get to come to lane, sir. Get the hell out of here.
He's like, what are we doing? Why are we here? I feel like is the main question.
That's pretty deep, man.
Why are we here? That is pretty deep. You're right. Sorry. Didn't mean to get all existential on us right now.
I mean, you know, I think you should apologize.
It's probably here to play Dota. I feel like is what we're here for.
Okay, fair enough. You already did apologize, but that's okay. We'll get it again later.
I just do it naturally without thinking about it. So
that's the Canadian way.
Yeah.
Well, into the laning stage we will go. Quinn playing on the Pango, facing off against Death Prophet. So the hero played out a mid. I wonder if this is going to be more of the offlane DP type of build, though, right? Like with Amar playing on this Timber Saw, his old build was running for an Aghanim Scepter. Which obviously does very different things now. I'm curious, is he going to try and play that same like high octane style? What are we going to see between this like offlaner and mid dynamic builds? Who's going what?
I think it's interesting because there's a question of like, what do you do when your hero gets reworked and you're like a big hero spammer? I feel like sometimes you're a little annoyed when there's changes to your hero, right? Because, you know, but was anyone annoyed when their hero got made universal? I don't know. Like, sure, the Ags changed, not so great, but being turned universal's got to be like, ooh, this is exciting. Like, what can I do now based off of that? Unfortunately, Timber, a little bit unusual in that case since he doesn't really utilize his attack that much. He doesn't really have all the same pathways of a normal hero, but who knows what Amara might figure out here.
Maybe he goes Echo Saber. Where there's a will, there's a way. Probably not.
We're harpooning.
Oh my God, harpoon Timber.
I'm harpooning.
That sounds amazing. I love that idea. Omar and Celery.
Get back in the shock room.
A battle to the ends of the earth. Who's going to win it? Celery will. And in fact, doesn't even die. 4 HP. Oh man, the int stolen. For shame. For shame, Rubik. Wait, why did he tip noob? Nah. Did he miss?
You know what? I think he did. Yeah, actually, I think you're right. It's those position 5 players, you know. They don't quite have the same little skills there. They're not used to the hot tips like the mids. They don't have that. You know, he plays a little CS. He doesn't have the flicks. Ooh, look at that. TA2000 hopped on.
Wow, Tofu says, yeah, I can play. Yeah, that's not great.
I guess he can't.
Well, you know, these things happen. Ace, meanwhile, is going to try and help him out against Kyrie, who has no mana. This Undying just sitting with a blood grenade and a dream, but needs to make sure it doesn't turn into a nightmare pretty quickly.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Looks like he will be fine.
Poor Undying, you know. Mangoes, you know, there was a blight, I guess, in the mango plantations.
Right.
Things are a bit rough now.
It's because a zombie kept going in there.
Is that what it was? Yeah, eating them all. Well, no mangoes means no HP, no decays, and so he goes down. Gonna have to try and find a new orchard or something here to work with.
You know what we need to get back to salvage it is the mango tree. Think about how buffed that item is now. you know, because there's only a stock of mangoes. You get a mango tree.
Yeah.
Big place.
All right, bring that back first off.
Yeah.
Except not really. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to go on a tangent, but I'm pretty sure 5 couriers is what changed everything about Dota. That allows you to do everything in Dota. That's my new decision. It's like you just get to experiment with whatever the hell you want these days because of 5 couriers. I can bring
fair.
out mangoes. I can bring out clarities. You know, I'm watching this position 4 Clinks this morning, and every time I look at him, he's just like chugging down a clarity.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty nice.
Couriers really changed the way for us to pave some new pathways in Dota 2. So shout outs, because also they were emotionally damaging in pubs. They just have one.
True. That's absolutely right. That's why we
Dude,
got
there's
the
probably
neutral
so many
items
players that have never played with one courier. They don't even know. They don't even understand what it was like.
changes. Back in my
There's
day.
probably dozens of you.
Yeah. No, it feels bad. Well, thankfully, nobody has to experience that ever again. The world is saved. What is not super saved so far has been this Drow's laning stage. Definitely a little bit behind, but gets a little bit of respite here after getting that slight little pull off. But man, the spam in this lane between Beastmaster with Arcanes already and Tofu just having a big mana pool. TA2000 not having a great time.
Yeah, speaking of universal heroes, I mean, you look at his inventory, right? Double circlets, 3 branches, and he's just sitting here at like 175, 200 HP, and Ace just doesn't care. He eventually brings out a salve, but like he's comfortably last sitting here versus this Drow and Undying because he
Right.
doesn't feel like they have any way to actually like pressure and kill him.
Well, and then on top of that, Tofu has 76 damage right now with the full completed magic wand. And so not only is he spamming abilities, but he's also just right-clicking the crap out of you. And he has a reactive
looks
taser
so
if things get
weird.
messed up, right?
How is Techies allowed to have this much damage?
He's universal too. It's busted. Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
We just
They
need
are
5 universal heroes.
they are 3 universal heroes versus how many? Just 1? Is that right? Yeah.
Is that how we're gonna? Some betting site's gonna figure it out first. They'll just do all their odds based on number of universal heroes.
This is how
Solve
it's
the
done.
algorithm, guys.
And number of stacks taken, which Ace building them up with the boar. He's ready. Oh, does
we
he
do
get
love
that
stacks.
himself? Does he get bonus XP for himself?
Not if you farm your own bonus, you don't get it.
All right, Sven's going to take him later anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Wow.
That's some real acceleration right there.
True. I'm a little bit surprised as, Quinn's facing off here against Noob that Ace is deciding to go in for the Helm of the Dominator build. I feel like we've been seeing a lot more of the Agnum Scepters, but wanting to just play more fast tempo, it looks like.
It's, not countered either at this game, really. So you can just grab it and feel comfortable with it. You can also just casually do it. You don't necessarily have to go into the Helm of the Overlord. I'm sure he probably will, since, again, there's not really any counters for it. But it is a great casual item. And yeah, it looks like Omar's going to get there first.
Okay.
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah. Well, Tofu got the other one, so at least it's one
Yeah.
apiece for each team.
Celery, just like, that's so much time as this little silencer, though. But I guess your Sven was like, you can't really sit in the lane anyway, but not a whole lot to do as a position 5 if you don't manage to steal that.
True. Ace finds Kaori. They do drop the tombstone down, and with Omar moving into position, it's a little bit scary to make moving. In fact, Ace, he's got to be careful here. I don't know if he can get away from this one. Omar got the lift, range, not quite there, and instead, while they're going after one, Tofu kills the other. Easy for the
That was a great
Techies.
play. Recognizing they were going to keep that chase up there, too. And Ace makes it back in time for the stack as well, so things still not looking great here. Easy axes plus boar. Ooh, look at these creeps. Oh, yeah. Get out of the camp. All the way out. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, Ace, don't die to them. All right, there we go.
He's going to take it through. In the meantime, they were able to force Storaccio out of the lane. Amar is now farming up his little jungle area too, so wanting to put the pressure onto the camps here and onto this Sven if at all possible, but definitely sitting top of the board right now in this Timber Saw.
Oh, faded brooch as well.
Yeah. That's a nice one. Oh, they're bringing Quinn over. Interesting.
someone who can actually just sit in the lane, and they're going to give mid over to Tofu. So if you have a mid hero that can't kill, like she can't really dive and kill you, right? No matter what she does, you could just TP out theoretically. It's a lot easier for the supports to just sit and camp like this on the earlier parts of the game, especially if you have any semblance of wave clear, which Ateki's obviously does, especially with level 6. So it's super easy for Tofu to just sit here, and this is just free gold and XP. Then because Sven's not getting a whole lot versus, like, it's just faster to Sven to jungle. So they just make a nice little rotation. Everyone's getting more on the side of GG because of this. And hopefully, of course, you're going to try and take this Techies and immediately go for kills top, which is, with the help of this ward, probably what's going to happen to Kaori if he's not careful.
Yeah, has to play a bit far back. Undying that definitely does not feel unkillable at this point in the game. In the meantime, Duraccio is getting gone on down bottom by Amar yet again.
Dude.
Celery.
Tofu. That was a crazy hiding spot he just did. Thank you for the vision on that.
Axe is
and
out.
he thought
good
about
lift.
it. Nice.
Well played. Still has that blast off if he wants to use it, but this is 3 heroes being brought to this side by Quest. You can do this, of course, with Timbersaw on the other side, and Amar being there means that Harry doesn't die.
It's 90 seconds of no tombstone. Like, that's why he just backs away, because maybe he gets that kill, but honestly, it's just not worth the risk of then feeding it right back. Just accept the tombstone's down, and you can go right back up there in a minute and go kill Drow. But Omar, he's going to fall first.
Ooh.
Easy pick off from these two.
Nicely
Easy
played.
pick off.
Exorcism used. Quinn throws out his ulti to get away from trouble, and, well, Techies manages to finish the TP out. So,
But
Axo
5
down.
more seconds to hit mid with this exorcism. So, buffed.
That's true. Does Noob decide to do that? Might actually. Get a bottle refill too, not bad. And, okay, Noob is going in for the Atos. So I wonder if they're going to sit again without that many aura items on Quest, or if we're going to be seeing Amar pick some up.
Yeah, he did cue this up right at the very beginning, the Atos, just off the bat. So he had already thought, like, at least I'm going to get this. But I do agree that, as you were saying earlier, like, this idea of, like, maybe you're not going to get any auras, presumably, from Amar, because he's probably doing some sort of an Octarine build. So it would be really nice to have them from Noob.
Oh, and this
Although
is
they are a lot of physical, and so Noob's Crimson wouldn't be that great.
Right.
Radiant are
Yeah, it's true. Nice play there by Celery to pull the creep wave off the tower, and that got the catapult killed. While Gaimin Gladiators, they're hunting. They want to find TA2000. But not seeing him as TA2000 is way on the back camp, and that is the first usage of the Midas there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So presumably, though, like, pick up some Greaves, I guess, on your DP would be fine in my books. I mean, obviously, it's like kind of your other armor choice, and we'll see if that's where she goes from. We've seen some people going for the Phylactery as well as a pretty popular choice on the DP lately.
Dire's top tower
This kind of
is under
suits her
attack.
fairly well.
Right. That's an interesting one. Rune is going to spawn bottom where Celery will pick it up. Tofu. They do a good job of covering these runes every time on the side of Gaimin Gladiators, and just sitting there clicking them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'll say that the pressure has really not been there, it feels like, from the side of Quest. And you look on the other side, Ace, he's almost got this top tower taken down.
It is definitely a matter of Game 1 syndrome again, where they don't really have any do-anything heroes on the side of Quest.
Yeah.
It's like, you got Amar amazing on the Timber, but he doesn't move around that much. Sure, like, you're a little bit more, movable than a Tidehunter.
Right.
But in the end, you're still camping this until you get your lane. You're not making any big jumps. Celery, though, did enter the danger zone,
Tower is under
and he will pay
Yeah.
the price.
Dire's
Does have global, obviously not wanting to pop that for this.
Imagine.
Does a little juke around the side and getting some separation. Dude, space created. Does end up dying for his trouble.
bottom tower is under attack.
But while that's happening, top tower goes down, and Ace back to farming.
Duraccio also mathematicing his way through here, almost into that Echo Saber on the Sven.
Radiant structure.
And
Gwen,
here comes the roll.
jump, stun, tons
Oh
of
my
damage
God.
out. TA2000 does get healed up, but not enough. Ace comes through with the Axe's finish, and another Exo used with very little objective damage done while Terraccio is hit in mid.
She got absolutely blown up by those proximity mines.
Radiant's bottom tower
There's
is under
comboed, losing the magic resistance, getting smoked again. Like, then you're getting hit by the axes as well as, like, shield crashes and stuff all while that's happening. It's a really nice combination.
Terraccio farms, takes that observer ward away, and is going to be gifted 2 more stacks in the triangle for him for his trouble. While Noob picks up the invis, Kaori is going to die to Ace. All it
Yeah.
takes is a moment.
Yep, just roared and seed shot and dead. Just nothing that he could do at all. Didn't even bother using like Tomb or anything. He tried to ult his way out of it.
Celery just pulling these waves by, says, no damage onto the tower, please. Quinn, come take him. Thank you. And yeah, 2,000 gold lead right now as Ace is farming that entire top jungle. Do have the next Wisdom rune up. Might be
Yeah.
see somebody pick that up soon.
Omar was just pinging it because he has just hit level 6 right now.
Right.
And now steals the Arcane Curse. So has something going for him at the very least. Just needed his drow to help him out here. He's like, bro, please. Thank you.
Yeah. that
Need
gets
this
him
XP
level 7.
bad. That puts him to 7.
And in the meantime, it is Amar going in for the Aghanim Scepter, again, for the Timber Saw. So the reactive armor craziness that we like to see as a smoke up, Gaimin Gladiators, 2 supports in a mid, not finding anybody there right now. Oh, good ward. Placed over to the side here. These ones, we're going to scout these entire movement. So Noob should be able to get away.
So this is not necessarily the most common build, I would say, on Timber. A lot of people are just going either like towards an Octarine, Kaya Sange all the time. We've seen some Dagon attempts as well. Not a lot of people go over the early eggs. So I'm really curious to see how he's able to make good use of it here in a pro match.
Quinn
Oh, good global.
doing a lot of damage, but might need to back
wait.
away now. Trying to separate Tofu. He's going to go down. And with everybody rotating, Quinn, he needs to get out. And while that's happening, guess who's taking Roche?
I thought maybe with the global they were going to be able to get the kill on Drow and get out, but not able to. So honestly, not that great. Of course, they are getting Roche, as you said, which is fine. But if they're able to get tier 1 mid right now from Quest, I feel like this feels really good for them because they've sort of been struggling to pressure this whole game. So nice to just get in here. They have the boots of travel as well on the DP. Timber is closing in on that Aghanims too here, so they are definitely about to hit their peak right now.
Okay. Well, as you said, are going to be having to play into this Aegis, but getting at least this strong point for themselves and getting towards that Aghanim Scepter on Timber might be able to change things around a bit for them. But of course, that's also going to depend upon TA2000, feeling strong, which is still a little bit fragile on this hero. We're going to get into that 4th staff next.
I do look forward to the Glacier though.
Oh yeah,
That I'm into.
it's a pretty cool one.
Yeah, it's funny. It's nice. Can make some pretty crazy vision plays theoretically as well. You could like save someone from like a roar or something. Of course, Beastmaster kind of a bad example because he is Hawk, but
Right.
is under attack.
vision's kind of cool.
Tombstone down. Do they want to come on over and take it away? That they're just going to opt on the side of Gaimin Gladiators to take this mid-tier 1 tower while Tofu pushes out bottom. Noob right on top of him. Reactive taser used. And won't be able to get anything extra there.
Yeah, Quinn has his haste, so yeah, he is teasing his way in here, but
Is under attack.
gonna kind of poke his little Pango head near the Dire Ancients. We'll find TA2000 here. Not gonna run right into him though.
Amar, they see all of this. He is right on a ward, draining that mana. Tofu now on top of him. Amar maybe in some trouble, gets stunned. He's going to get stunned again, but gets pushed down to the low ground. The rest of the team not in position to try and take him down. Now still draining mana. Global out, chasing for more. Ace moving into
That's
position, but
excessive.
the Lotus. They can't get him. Didn't drain enough of his mana, and now the root onto Ace. Has he gone a bit too far? Has a ton of damage out onto the Beastmaster. Gaimin Gladiators
This is
making such build moves into the high ground and just getting punished. Tofu turns, wants to blow up a couple. Dyrachyo, though, shows up. Oh, the big man on Tower no more. He missed his chain. Nowhere left to go. Can they get in range close enough? Chase, kill, done. So it looked horrific for Gaimin until Dyrachyo showed up.
The good news is that he does get a little bit of cleanup there. He's looking for one more, but there is a swashbuckle here from Omar, so he used it to grab a kill earlier. Blink not back for 8, so Omar going to be fine as he escapes. I don't think Timber lost too much either because I believe he bought out his eggs, yeah, before he died, so not the worst, but yeah. Big stuff there for Drosh to come in and clean up that draw right after. His noob's just going to see him head to the secret shop. Hello! Welcome, Sven. He goes for it. Just exorcisms.
Well, I mean, he might be able to fight through this because he does have Aegis still, so they're going to kill off Omar. Celery, he backs away. Now,
Tofu's
Sven
nearby.
does have a TP. Do they have anything to break it? No, Dyrachyo just going to go straight for it. No, the Atos that came back up. Oh, Dyrachyo, it wasn't meant to be. And Tofu, now he tries to TP out. Any more Atos action? No more Atos action.
He tried to blast in to cover the Aegis respawn, and TH2000 immediately shut that down with a gust.
Yeah.
Blew him right back. Get out of here.
Well, Dyrachyo a bit bold, as we've come to know him to be. So he gets caught out there.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Wow.
Only
Okay.
5 kills for Quest, by the way.
Yeah. Timber? Not wanting to expend that much on the techies. Not an easy kill for him to get, but top lane, they're pressuring.
Jeez, Ace dying in that fight looked so funny because he's like the most farmed hero in the game, and they chased a little bit too deep, and he just got turned on and immediately blown up. Like, to see Ace, this guy who's like playing Underlords and these Dooms, just get shredded like that really quickly.
Oh yeah.
Recognizes how much more careful he's got to be about his positioning in this one.
Well, he definitely is still susceptible to dying. Does build into that BKB next, which again is going to be great against Timbersaw. It's going to be really solid, against Rubik to some extent. But like this DP Drow combo, when that physical damage starts ramping up, they need other answers.
Dire's bottom
Oh,
Whoa!
Can't
Oh my
worry.
God!
see ya.
Thought you could walk over here. These are my ancients.
And he's wondering if they had vision there or something too, but no wards, just watchers.
I feel like Sven is a very Dyrachyo hero,
Yes.
He's like very much an all or nothing type of player. And when it looks good,
I mean,
it looks real good.
You can't beat his TB though, just purely because of the Dyrachyo Sunders. Like nobody Sunders like this guy. That is for sure. So
Fair. So what do you think Quests want to do in this game? Because I don't know what it
Win.
is. Right, but like how? Like what?
Killing the
what are
enemy
they
ancient.
doing? What are they doing? I'm confused.
they're farming. They're just
Okay.
farming. Yeah, they're
All right.
getting Drow nice and big. Make game hard for enemies. Drow get huge. Win game.
All right.
Timber press new Aghanim's button, and we all see what happens.
I mean, he hasn't done that yet, though.
Well, I know. It's the suspense. He's a very
Got it.
theatrical guy. Don't you remember the Ravages? Like he made us wait.
That's fair. I keep on seeing him assemble and disassemble his lotuses, and I think is he popping boots? Is he
Yeah.
popping mana boots to do it? Okay.
Yeah. He's doing his mana boots and he's doing his soul ring too. So he's like microing it all and managing it while also chugging clarities. So the efficiency is real. But then he's also timber chaining like 8 feet. So
Right.
maybe don't have to work that hard if you make some adjustments.
I mean, I am seeing him do some cool things with his farming where he's like chakraming one of the other camps and then pulling it all the way over to his secondary one, but getting set up on a noob. They find him, stun, combo, dead. Yeah, that happens rather quickly.
Yeah, and that is a fully amped up Sven just sitting right outside your tier 2. Takes your Ancients. Do they want to keep pressuring the tower is the question. Oh, Duraccio.
He's looking.
Oh.
Searching.
Dire's
Just getting creep
Thinking about going berserking.
Mid. Ace, Quinn nearby. Roll through. Finds the zombie man. Stuns him. TA2000 disarmed. Roll through again. Quinn doesn't manage to find the second round, but the Sven stun connects, and Tofu there for the follow. I mean, that Aghanims didn't look that great, Trent. They destroyed every single one of them.
Dire's middle tower is under
Yeah, we didn't really see a whole lot there, huh? Nice global. I mean, geez, made the setup super easy there for Duraccio. Just comes in with the stun and it just like cuts through them. This is the most like cleaving Sven I have seen in a while, where he is just 2 and 3 shotting people. And he didn't even have his ulti going then.
No, it had worn out. I mean, you've done so much damage from Quinn previously that it kind of didn't matter. That was a huge roll from Quinn, and this early Aghanim Scepter, I mean, this is a full set of racks. And look, the jump forward. Force Staff tries to keep him alive. Duraccio ending up behind the tier 4 towers is a little bit crazy and does need to beware as they chase him down. The stun is out, and whoo, Duraccio playing with fire, but not getting burned that time.
Yeah, they're trying. They need some desperation play here. It forces the BKB out of Ace, but they got no chase.
Nothing doing. Mar walks up the hill. Wanted to find somebody there. Not gonna happen. Although Duraccio's still farming as he backs away on sub 1,000 HP. They won't find him though.
30 seconds until the Roche respawns here. So GG, again, reminiscent of game 1. Did have an issue where they went a little bit too far, lost the fight. This time not doing that. Just gonna, instead of losing that fight and then deciding to slow down, they're just gonna put it on the little bit of the back burner right away. Slow things down, pick up their key items. Boots of Bearing done for Ace. They're gonna wait for the Aegis. They still have their own Tormentor they can grab as well.
Right.
So there's definitely a lot of T's to cross and I's to dot on this map right now. No real reason to rush, but recognizing that on quest, they want to find that Roche. They just miss it. Kaori, oh, go in that pit. Oh, go in the pit. Oh,
Yeah.
we went in the pit.
All right, they know.
Oh, wait, okay. Immediately blinking. Noob, exorcism out.
under attack.
Your
I mean-
base, though?
Yeah, that's a little bit concerning if we're gonna be honest about it.
No, it's fine. This is so good, actually. This is so good for quest.
Do they lose racks for it? I mean, yeah, getting the Aegis, getting all that is pretty solid. Immediately, Duraccio's ready to jump. If they show. Does he go? Thinking about it, the answer is no. Okay.
Sort of, halfway.
Yeah, okay. All right. So that ends up working out. Yeah, you lose the range racks for that. You take that every day of the week.
I do not want to see an Aegis Pango or something flying into this base
Right.
and just setting up mega easily for the Sven.
Back to the Ancients, Duraccio heads, while Quest are going to chill in their base for a little while. They get a gem onto the Undying.
Duraccio? Oh, I thought he was going to... Oh, he's doing the Tormentor? Can I see this?
He's got an
Look,
Aegis.
look how easy this is. He's got an Aegis.
Don't worry. Look at him.
He
He's
does
got
not,
an Aegis.
actually.
Never back down.
No, he does not. Why are you saying these things?
Oh, he's like, oh no, it was the Drow that had the Aegis. Oh no. Now Techies goes down.
I just love how no one knows when it comes to Tormentors. Like, was his Warcry? His Warcry must have just been down or something, obviously. Because like, couldn't he just do it really easily with Warcry?
I mean,
Or
you know,
maybe
these
not.
things happen.
Because I don't know. I guess he doesn't know either.
The damage, it's silly. He's
I think you
done.
should go back
He's
and
like,
try
you know,
again.
you win this time. I'll come back for you.
I must become
think-
stronger.
The big answer is just bring more heroes, you know?
Whoa, hold on. That takes a lot of time though.
That's true.
Oh, the blink out as the oh man. Geez, speaking of wasted time here. Okay, I guess there's a fight happening on the other side apparently. As Quinn wants to grab Kaori, but he's got to bail.
Yeah, he gets
Drop
away.
the beat.
There is going to be some wisdom runes, so maybe people come back to get that, and then they can take the Tormentor. We'll see. Duraccio's haste rune running around trying to find somebody. but Mar just a little bit of separation away from him.
Yeah, I really don't know how you make good use of this Aghanim's. I'm looking forward to it.
We saw it earlier.
Yeah, but I mean, like in this game state, I guess. I don't know. It feels funny. Because, like, the old eggs, it would let you go around and get, like, quick pickoffs and get out, right? That's what felt so incredible this year. Like, he was just an insane nuker. And now it's just, like, fight me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, celery, though. Spotted. Oh, here comes Dyrachyo.
Jumps. Big damage out. Amar pops the axe, misses the chain, stunned down, finding TA2000. She is gone. The big jump in does not do that much damage. And now TA2000, I think, is dead. Dyrachyo looks for more. Omar finds it. Amar, he's stunned. Cannot manage to escape. 3 heroes gone. And, well, I think they're ready to run down a lane. And, in fact, that lane might just be mid.
I mean, Taki's is picking up an E-Blade, so you know the game's in a bad spot.
Holy Toledo. Tombstone down. They run in to start punching it right away. Ace maybe a bit too far, but his creeps are going to clean that one up as an entire another set of racks is dropping. Gaimin Gladiators looking a lot like game number 1.
Harpoon them, Dyrachyo.
Can he do it?
Can he hunt some whale? Unfortunately, no one's quite farmed enough on the Dire to become a whale right now.
They need the Tide Hunter back.
We need Battle Pass levels back so we can determine who the whales are, who we harpoon.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
And then we'll feast off their blubber.
Oh, look at that ward spot. I haven't seen that one before.
By the gate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
I like it.
I force-staffed someone through the gate the other day. That was really funny. I thoroughly enjoyed that. It's like an enemy who was like peering through.
Dude, they're the worst gates ever. Like,
they're bad gates.
They're not good. These freaking gates. It is funny though because of how like unhelpful they are when they actually do something good. You feel like an idiot if like I just can't get through this thing. Dyrachyo finding and killing Amar, and that is going to be another couple of heroes dead in a moment. Tries to cast abilities. It's not something they really get to do that often. Quinn jumps away. Can they run him down, though? Maybe. No. Quests have to back away again because Dyrachyo has another blink up. Roar used. Keeping him alive because that's an E-Blade on the Rubik. And Harpoon, get over here. Is TA2000 going to get chased down? The cleave damage is enough to kill it off. GG is called. Gaimin Gladiators come in for the finish in terrific fashion. It's looking really good. They will lose one last on the way out, but yeah, impressive stuff. Quinn with the tip on Amar at the end.